TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall here in Kansas City, Kansas. Tonight, the site of Invicta FC 37. Hansen in the black rash guard.
You can see Hansen already took the center of the octagon. She already got in there. Nice high kick there from Caliari.
Mentioned the Muay Thai base of the Brazilian. Hansen now initiating the wrestling game. Tied up against the fence. And
Hansen kept that forward pressure into the knee so that even when she was being hit, she was still able to wrap the Brazilian up and have her in a pin position. Hansen's always had impressive wrestling. So,
on display right there, now trying to get on the back of the Brazilian. Right hook in.
And it looks like her hair is caught. Oh, she pulled it out. It looks like her hair was caught, and now she's got an underhook and one arm across the neck, not necessarily under the chin yet.
Now trying to get that grip. The Brazilian fighting it for now, but both hooks in on this ride for Hansen. Now body triangle in play.
You can see the Brazilian is fighting to protect her neck. She's fighting hands right there, and now it's up to her to switch position, get control of the wrists, and start to turn over and free her hips. Hansen's got that really nice, she switched it up. She's doing a really good job of controlling that wrist, and now she's wrapped around that chin, not quite under the neck, as you can see, Caliari's trying to fight that top hand.
The Brazilian able to fight it off for now. We'll see if Hansen readjusts. You know, Hansen really setting a nice example for the young fighters that are trying to get to Invicta FC. At 20 years old, this is her 8th professional bout, 3rd fight this year. I mean, she's setting the tone. If you want to try to be active, I think you have to look at the leader in Kay Hansen and try to stay pace with her.
She's doing extremely well where she's reaching for that wrist, TJ, like I was saying earlier, pushing it down, then getting her hand into the right position for that rear naked choke. Caliari pushes that hand off the head, but she's still trapped. She's still on the bottom there.
That body triangle no longer attached.
Nice job of shaking the hook.
She's lost that left hook. The Brazilian being very patient, but as is Kay Hansen, not losing this position, not getting too aggressive, trying to get the rear naked.
Oh, nicely done.
Now back to that body triangle.
Yeah, and here it is a method of kind of stretching your opponent out, looking for a way you can insert back underneath the chin or get some hard ground and pound. It's kind of grab, adjust, grab, adjust.
A lot of people may not realize how hard it is to actually swim your forearm underneath your opponent's chin when you are wearing gloves. Gloves are a really inhibiting factor when going for those rear naked choke battles.
They are an inhibiting factor, and your fingers can get caught at times as well. Oh, nice flip over. She really wants that choke, TJ. She
set it up with those left hands, and the Brazilian moved, and that's when Kay Hansen tried to wrap it up.
And you can see Caliari's going, she's trying to get to a belly down position. She's being patient. She's trying to trap the choking arm so it doesn't have as much leverage, and then pull that top arm off of the back of her head.
She's trying to go a modified figure 4 grip. Now deciding to use some punches, try to soften up Caliari.
And by pinning that wrist, nicely done. Caliari is able to use that to turn out.
The Brazilian will have some work to do in this final minute. She wants to swing the round back in her favor. You can see with her strikes, it may not take much to leave an impression with the judges. Not allowing Hansen to really get any space. Now she invites her back up. 45 seconds left in this first round.
Ooh, double-leg attempt by Caliari.
Gotta watch that neck though. Kay Hansen in on a guillotine.
Looks like, can't tell if that's fully wrapped up, but that arm is deep, TJ.
30 seconds left here for Kay Hansen to try to wrap this up. The arm is in, as you mentioned.
And Hansen's trying to use her legs. She's using that high guard to keep the head trapped and make an adjustment. Caliari's able to free her neck. And so now she's just in that high guard position. Hansen's trying to deliver a couple strikes there, and the Brazilian's trying to do the same from the top.
Final 10 seconds. Nice ground and pound there. Couple shots landed for Caliari. We'll see how Caliari wants to approach this. She had some big strikes early in round 1, but that led to a Hansen takedown. See if she's confident in throwing that here to start this round. Hansen immediately back to the center of the octagon.
And you can see by her stance, her weight is shifted to her back leg. That makes it a little bit easier to kind of catch kicks or to drive forward like that. And immediately, wow, goes right over that single leg dump. Caliari looks like she's wrapping up omoplata.
Omoplata attempts here. Not a submission that you generally secure, but it does set up a lot of sweep opportunities.
It does, and she's walking her feet over the cage. The ref is warning her for having toes in the cage, and now she's kind of jammed herself up here, rolling all the way through. She's giving Hansen the opportunity to kind of take the back again and possibly tie up a crucifix.
Short little left hands here, hammer fists on the ears of Caliari.
Caliari really needs to get her feet in motion or her back will be taken again, which is what Hansen seems to have done. Both hooks are not quite in yet. Almost she looks as though she's setting up a twister there.
Again, the hand fight begins, something that we saw a lot, and we saw Caliari try to sit forward and Hansen try to pull her back in. Now maybe you try to get on top. Caliari trying to spin into the guard, unable to do so. That's shut down there by Kay Hansen. Now full mount.
And that was an explosive twist, but Hansen's got just such great hips from top position.
You can join us on Twitter tonight at TJ DeSantis, at JuliusK_fighter, at Invicta Fights, hashtag Invicta FC 37.
Hansen just did a beautiful attempt at wrapping up for a head and arm choke. Caliari read it and was able to pull out of it, but she just hand on the ground, scooping underneath that armpit, walking the fingers up just like this, really isolating that arm.
A lot of time here for Kay Hansen to work in mount. You can see the bruise on her left leg. That was from one Caliari kick.
Yeah, those leg kicks when she was on her back were pretty vicious. And you can see it just working patiently to get control of that elbow. Ooh, nice
beautiful left
strikes.
hands, forcing the Brazilian to scramble.
And as the Brazilian turns, yep, she's wrapping around the neck again, looking to stay tight and take her back.
Very strategic with these shots is Kay Hansen. They're trying to force an opening here. Now flattens her out for a brief moment.
And flattening your opponent like that, it's so frustrating to get out of it because you're just so ripe for shots there. Oh, Caliari turns back in again. Nice read there. And look at Hansen's hips. Oh, that sweep attempt, that was beautiful. Caliari read that, was able to switch back over. Now Hansen has one knee up. Oh.
Caliari trying to either stack or make space to get free, and not exactly the way you want to do it. You can tell the Brazilian in Kay Hansen's guard here, very cautious. She doesn't want to make a mistake where she could get swept or even fall victim to an armbar, submission, something. 90 seconds left here in round number 2.
Just be very careful with Hansen's knee shield right there, but she's able to just get back to her feet. Oh, more of those vicious kicks.
Oh, slips herself, and Hansen uses the opportunity to get back to her feet.
Nice little punch there on the, oh, and then
nice.
Beautiful double leg.
Beautiful takedown to a slam by Kay Hansen.
Caliari's left arm is actually trapped over the top. She looks like she's trying to do a guillotine. That can, if the cage wasn't there, that could put her in a position for kind of one of those ghost chokes over the top by Hansen. I think it's prevented by the fence. Nice little scramble there.
And the pressure of Hansen being poured on here, not allowing Caliari to get any space.
Trapping her head, but it still allows Hansen the ability to kind of pull out and get those nice strikes. She's driving that knee over the top.
Again on the back. Caliari trying to spin back into her, but maybe an arm triangle upcoming here for Kay Hansen, short on time.
Yeah, she's got the positioning right. Now it's a matter of getting her kind of chest to the ground. Caliari reads it, pulls all the way out, rolls through, pulls out. Seems like a hammer fist to the groin right there. Nice trip again there from Hansen. If that was deliberate, it was hard to tell from that angle, but it's happened twice.
It might just be how hard Cagliari's throwing kicks to the legs of Kay Hansen. I mean, she throws every ounce of power that she has, and you can see that wealth on the leg of Hansen.
This is a very good matchup, TJ.
Absolutely, shaping up for a fun final 5 minutes.
Hansen once again right in the center of the octagon, grabs that leg, gets her down immediately.
You see Hansen was just waiting for the opportunity, not really throwing anything the way of Cagliari, and waiting for the Brazilian to throw some offense, and when she did, immediately closed the distance. And the wrestling on display of Kay Hansen tonight, definitely showing its improvement.
And if you look at Caliari's, I'm so sorry guys, left underhook, the way she was able to kind of use it, she stretched it out, she wedged it, and she's able to wedge in then her left knee to create more space. So while Hansen's working to control her head and wrapping her up, Caliari's still looking for an opportunity to create space to improve her position. She's probably trying to do a sweep right there. Yeah, she's underhooking the leg. I'm not sure that she's going to be able to get enough leverage there because of Hansen's hips. And it looks like, yeah, she's kind of tied herself up there, and Hansen's got the mount.
Kay Hansen's on the
tap.
That's a tap. That's a choke. I couldn't see if she had the grip there, but she was working on it, and there it comes.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Kay Hansen. Getting the submission in round number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute 14 seconds of the third round. For your winner by way of tap out due to submission, Kay Hansen.